like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. Good morning, y'all. Happy Saturday. It's your girl Shauna Denise, and welcome into my channel. If you are new, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, as always, welcome in and welcome back. Let's talk about it. Where have I been? First, let me go ahead and pop these in really quick. Because, girl, I need to see, honey. Pop these in. Okay, I can see. Oh my gosh, I haven't worn my contacts in so long. I am a glasses girl down, okay? I used to be really, really big on wearing my contacts. But now, it's just like, I like the convenience of just throwing them glasses on and keeping it moving. Keeping it right on moving. So I'm about to do a quick get ready with me, but I also want to let y'all know, like, where have I been? Today is August 23rd, 24th. And let's talk about it. So I think everybody has a season, and my season happens to be, and it happens every year to me, it happens to be the summertime, where I pretty much, I'm very, very, very hard on myself. And this summer happened to be one of those hard summers for me, where I was pretty much in my mood. I wasn't motivated. I wasn't myself to be able to actually hop on camera. So I had a lot to deal with on my own. And I felt like if I'm not bringing my best self to the camera, I don't want to record at all. But needless to say, let's not say I didn't have a great summer, because I actually had an amazing summer. I just had a rough season. With that being said, I also want to note that to you too, like, if there's anybody that is following me that is also having rough patches, just know you don't have to force yourself to be on camera. Take a step back and just think about yourself, as you are very important. If nobody can do it, it should be you. You're the only one that can bring yourself up. So if it's a moment that you need to just step back and just rethink everything and get yourself together, please do that, because that is very important. Mental health is very important, especially to me. I haven't, let's say, I feel like my mental health didn't start until about maybe roughly 2 years ago. And it started with grief. And that's both grief of living in dead. I think that's what hit me the most. It's like, especially, okay, I know, like, when somebody passes away, I think that may be a little bit easier, because you're able to cope with, okay, you'll never be able to get that person back. But it's also harder to grieve people that you built relationships with over the years, and then things happen and you just naturally grow away from each other. And that is okay. We are all grown. We're learning every day. But like I said, mine's happened to be grief what started my mental health, and now I'm just like really involved in pretty much like learning myself and trying to understand exactly who I am, which takes a lot of time, because like I said, it didn't happen until roughly about a year or two ago. And nobody told me that when you hit 30, there's a lot of other things that you also think about. And I never heard nobody tell me or talk about it. And then I started researching it, like, what happened? Like, I feel like I turned 30 and everything just kind of like just weighed on me very, very heavy. And I don't know if it's because I'm not in a space or place where I want to be in my career. The thoughts of like not being successful at my age. And I think that's something big that I need to work on too, because let's stop putting age on your progression. Like, I was really big, like, oh my gosh, by the time I turn 30, I need to have this. By the time I be 30, I need to be here, and I need to be making this much. And that puts a lot on your mental health. Like, let's stop doing that. I don't know where we got that from, but it's an absolutely no, ma'am. Everything is on God's timing, and when it happens, it's going to happen. Okay, let's continue to work towards those goals and getting in that space and place where you want to be. It might not be in your time, but it's going to be on God's time. And I think I'm starting to learn that aspect of life. Okay, I know we may feel like it may pass us by, but let's enjoy the time we do have with people that is important, family, friends, whoever the case may be, doing the things that you love. Let's focus on now and still, you know, goal set to try to get to where you want and need to be. I am going to be speaking really big on mental health on my channel because, like I said, it is very new to me. I am learning, which is great. I am learning everything about mental health. One thing that I said I need to do is to get a therapist. I was probably one of the people that's like, I don't need no therapist. That's not for me. I don't need to be sitting down talking about my feelings all day. Oh my gosh. Not all day, but like for an hour. But I really do need someone to like deep dive to be able to like teach me how to cope with things that's going on with my life. Or maybe I'm being like an overthinker. Maybe I'm being an overthinker and I just don't know it. But I say all this to say, because I'm kind of in a ramble, that I'm gonna make it through. I wasn't put with these issues and situations in my life where I feel like I'm not able to make it where I need to be for no reason. Like, God has a plan, and I'm all here for God's plan. So I'm gonna figure it out, and if that's me having to step away for a little bit to figure that out, I'm gonna do that. And if anybody else is going through a situation like that, I would want you to do the same. So I'm not gonna do something that I wouldn't tell nobody else to do. And just to, you know, overall just figure it out. That is all that matters. Figure it out, ladies. Please figure it out, because that is very, 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 very much important. I am doing a very quick, because I'm always running behind. Always running behind. I can never get it together. I can wake up extremely early and still be late. Is it just me, or is it anybody else that go through that? I was telling, I believe I was telling my mom or my sister, I was like, I work from home and I'm still late for work. I can wake up on time. I wake up every day, Monday through Friday at 7 o'clock, and I have to be to work at 8. I'm still late. I am still late, and that's because I never want to get up out my bed. Oh my gosh, I never want to get up out my bed. Hold on, y'all. I am like struggling right now. So I had to pretty much wet my sponge. I just put a little sunscreen on with some bronzing drops. Those bronzing drops be bringing it through, honey. I absolutely love my bronzing drops. Absolutely love them. I'm on my way to a brunch. It is very much, what time is it? 9:44. I have to be at the house by 11 o'clock. And I still need to finish up my hair. Very much finish up my hair. Let's not bring this down. Why am I bringing this down? But let me tell y'all about my summer. I had an amazing summer. We went to, we started off the summer with going to Dallas. We went to the Mavericks, and who played? Mavericks and, was it Denver? No, it wasn't Denver. Oh my gosh. Who played? We went to the Mavericks game, and they very much lost, and we were going for Dallas because we thought that they were going to win. That was a really like, oh my gosh, this, you know, that stuff is like really like last minute spare of the moment if we ain't doing anything type stuff. We spent the day there, and when we went, it was a really bad storm. A really bad storm. So we didn't really get to experience Dallas the way that we wanted to, but let's just say we still enjoyed ourselves during that time. Who did they play? Dallas and who do Anthony Edwards play for? Y'all help me out. That pretty much dried up on me very quick. We gonna Dallas. Oh my god. This is gonna tear me up. I gotta figure out who they played. The team that Anthony Edwards played for. Oh, I gotta look this up because I'm thinking too hard. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't even think about. Timberwolves. Minnesota. I knew it was Minnesota, but I couldn't think of their... Is it a mascot? I don't know. But we went to the Minnesota and Mavericks game. Really enjoyed ourselves. We stayed a day. It was really a day trip. Like I said, it was a spare the moment type thing. And when we got there, it was a really, really, really bad storm. So the power and stuff was out. Trees and stuff was everywhere. I'm going to add an additional dot just to brighten it up a little bit more. I'm not going to go too crazy on this. Like I said, this is a brunch, and I don't want a full face of makeup this early in the day. Yeah, we went to that, and then this summer we also went to Jamaica. And we stayed there for a week. Stayed a week in Jamaica. I absolutely did film. I have so much footage. Let's talk about it. I have so much footage that I didn't edit all this stuff, but I haven't had the courage to actually post it because of how I felt. I don't know if anybody else go through things like this where you're looking back in your memories and you're just like, you're all smiles and everything else, but you remember how you felt in that moment. You remember how you felt in that moment and you're just like, I can't do it because I don't want to look back on something and I just remember how I felt. And that's what makes me have like these mini anxiety attacks. What I think it's called. I think I have many anxiety attacks. But I don't want to post that because I felt like it's just too personal. It's too personal for me. So I'm going to keep it on my drive. But we had an amazing time in Dallas and in Jamaica. We stayed 5 days. I will post a little mini clip just to tell y'all exactly where we went and where we stayed. We went to Montego Bay and we stayed at Breathless. Let's talk about it. So why did I choose and why did we choose Breathless? TikTok made us do it. TikTok made us do it. And the reason we chose it is because we heard so many things about how nice it was. It's, you know, a really, really nice hotel or resort. It is nice, but there's a but. I don't think I would go back or I would choose another place. And here's the reason why. They didn't have like, I don't know if the event planner just wasn't thoughtful about the days. Like, it was very much, it's adult only. But there was no events or anything going on at the hotel. It was very boring, especially when you're in a place all day and the only thing you can do is relax. That's what we wanted to do, but we also wanted to have like a nice time, like for nightlife. We did leave the resort to do excursions and stuff, but during the day we very much just sat by the pool and walked to the beach, and that was about it. That's all we did, was sit by the pool and enjoy the heat. That's pretty much all you can do. The room, on a scale from 1 to 5, I would give it roughly a 3. I give it a 3. Okay. The room was beautiful, but I didn't like the feng shui of it. Take it back. It was nice. Overall nice. I think, to me, I didn't care for the shower. It looks like, when you look at the videos and everything, you be like, oh, that's a really, really nice shower. I think that's the only reason why I really like the hotel, because of the showers in the middle of the room. Well, not in the middle, but as soon as you walk in the room, it's like open. And the shower sits right there, where you can see like the bed and everything. But the shower was very much dirty. Had a lot of like hard water stains, which, okay, that is normal when they're probably not really like cleaning those rooms. They're cleaning them, but they're not cleaning the showers. So of course it's not gonna be the best. if that makes sense. So of course it's going to be dirty because the hard water stains like start to build up, but I don't think I really care for that part of the room. I was just ready to go. The food was not good. Why nobody tell me that that food ran you to the bathroom like that? That food ran me to the bathroom every single... Whew. That food was running me to the bathroom, y'all. Very much running me to the bathroom. And I was not okay with that. I was not okay with that. I was so ready to get back home and just eat some American food. I never much appreciated how much I love American food. And the first thing we got home to do and the first thing we ate was freaking Popeyes. Did we try KFC when we was over there? Yes, we did. We did try KFC, and let me tell you, we waited roughly about an hour and a half for that food, for that chicken. Everybody kept saying, when you get there, make sure you go to KFC. Make sure you go to KFC. We went to the first one that sits right there by the airport. That line was wrapped, so our driver took us a little bit further into the city, and we went to one that was in the city, but we still waited a long time. When we got there, the cash registers were down. They were only taking their card machine was down, so they were only taking cash. They were rude. I don't want to say they were rude, maybe that's just how they are, but they were very much nasty. They were nasty people in that KFC. Maybe they was having a rough day. Totally fine. We all have those days. We all have those days. But please don't take it out on me. Especially when I'm being patient and I'm not talking. Don't throw no food at me. I very much sat there for an hour and a half to get that chicken, and y'all came over there with that nasty attitude. Very much, I wasn't a fan of that at all. I wasn't a fan of that at all. So that was another thing. Overall, though, the food was giving, to me it reminded me, people's like, oh, the spices is good. Okay, don't get me wrong, we can tell the difference between our KFC and their KFC. It's a little bit more spicy and more seasoned, but if you don't have a Bojangles in your area, you wouldn't understand. To me, it reminded me a little bit of Bojangles. That's what it was given to me. It tasted like Bojangles to me. To me. To us. It had a nice kick. I don't know. We got spicy, but I don't feel like it was spicy. They could have given me the wrong thing. I'm just gonna say they gave me the wrong one. But we ordered spicy, but it wasn't as spicy as I thought it was gonna be. What else? Everything else tastes roughly about the same. Did we get like fruit punch? Their soda machine was down, and they gave us like their version of like fruit punch. And me, I'm not a huge Kool-Aid fan. I like Kool-Aid, but it can't be too sweet for my liking, if that makes sense. I won't drink it. I'll add water. I will very much add water to your Kool-Aid if you give it to me too sweet. Very much. Very much will add Kool-Aid to it. And that was just, I mean, I'll add water to it. And that's just me personally. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I'm not a huge Kool-Aid fan, and that's what the fruit punch was pretty much giving me. It tasted like Kool-Aid. It was very sweet. Other than that, everything else was the same. Don't believe the hype. I mean, try it. Try it for yourself. But to me, it was given really much a 7 out of 10 on that. Am I being a harsh critic? Maybe. I really enjoyed Montego Bay. It was beautiful. For excursions, we went to... excursions, we did the... I can't even think of the name of the excursion place the company we went. Was it Amway? Not Am. What in the world? Amstar. I think that's what it's called. I said Amway. What is Amway? Amstar. And it took us to Negril. That's where the excursion place was located, which is roughly, literally, you're driving from one side of the island to the other side of the island. That's exactly how it was. Very much. Took us an hour and a half or 2 hours to get to and from our hotel. It was that far away. I was so, because we left out at, what time did we leave out? Like 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. And guess what time we got back? We didn't get back until, it was like 11, 12 o'clock. It was late. It was really late. It was extremely late. And I'm like, dang, we wasted a whole day doing excursions. I don't think I would ever do that again. Doing an excursion, knowing it's gonna take that long to get to and from the place. So I wasn't a fan of that because we kind of wasted a whole day. So we said we wouldn't do that again. Try to find a place where we're probably just like really much being like not so touristy, maybe. Enjoy things off, but probably not do like those excursions and stuff. That was just too much for us because we had to drive an hour and a half away, 2 hours away to actually do the excursion. So, you know, that's an hour and a half, 2 hours back. Between each excursion, we waited roughly an hour in between each excursion. And then we stopped at, what's the place with the cliff? Ritz Cafe. We went to Ritz Cafe and we sat there for maybe like 2 hours. So we did 3 excursions with the company, and then we had to drive to Ritz Cafe, which is probably like 40 minutes. I feel like it's in the opposite direction, but I could be wrong. But we went to Ritz Cafe and we sat there for about 2 hours, and then that was very much a vibe. We went to Ritz Cafe. That's very much a vibe, and they say it's like that all the time. Ooh, had to soak it up. They say it's like that all the time, and it was a vibe. One day we did the water rafting, and the rest of the days we just literally sat in the room. But overall, we really did enjoy Jamaica. What else did I do this summer? That was pretty much it. And I relaxed, sat in the house, pretty much. To me, it was a great summer. To me, although I was going through my season, but overall I did enjoy my summer. Very much enjoy my summer cookouts all summer long. That's all we did was cook out, and absolutely enjoyed it. Okay, let me go ahead and try to finish my hair, and then I'll hop back on here. Okay, my hair is done. I went ahead and threw this glueless ponytail in. It only takes me about 10 minutes to do that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put on my little lippy. Let me moisturize my lips again. And I only like putting it, when I'm putting my liner on, I like to just put it in the middle, so my liner won't spread as much. Let me go ahead and put this lippy on. I am starving, y'all. Do y'all see that pimple? Okay, my lip is on. Do I want to go green? Okay, give me a little pop of color. Going green. And what do I want to, I'm going to put on a necklace. Very much put on a necklace. For some odd reason, I don't know, I just keep misplacing my I keep misplacing my bracelet, and I know I saw it, but I can't remember where I saw it at. I think I'm gonna go simple. This thing gets me every time. Okay. My big old arms. All right, y'all. So I am officially dressed, and I just have on some brown pants and just something real simple. And I am about to head out the house. I wasn't sure if I was going to put on mascara, but I think I am, because I feel like I look a little brown in my eyes. So let me go ahead and throw this mascara on, and then I will be done for today. I just wanted to, okay, mascara is on. I just wanted to hop on here and say I am back, y'all. Ooh, let this dry before I start blinking. Okay, I just wanted to say I'm back. I'm happy to be back, and I'm gonna close this out with, make sure you are taking care of yourself first, as that is what is most important. You can do it. I am happy to be back in this space, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. I hope you all enjoy your Saturday, and I will see you all soon.